Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm getting yourself.
I am well. How old are you?
23.
Another 23. All right. So are you a lioness, tigress, or you
I'm a tigress, but I definitely want to be a lioness
how do you
in
know
the
you
making.
how do you know you're a tigress?
Cause I am Oh, I'm sorry, my heart just started beating out of nowhere. Okay. Um, cause I'm definitely independent. I've lived on my own since I was 19. I've been providing my for myself since I was 18. A lot of the time when I meet males who are, I guess I didn't think they matched up to me, I really wouldn't entertain it that much. But I'm at the point where it's like I'm 23, I want to start my own business, but I want to be taken care of, honestly. And I want kids and I want to be married.
What kind of business?
A daycare, and I want to get into real estate as well.
Why do you want to do all those things?
I really want to do daycare only like to give back and have something that could, something that's here like after I'm gone.
You're 24 hours in a day.
hmm
A daycare, real estate. Where's the time for your husband and your children? If you're
Honestly,
really,
I didn't plan on, working there, just owning it. At a point, I was going to step
okay.
away
So where
from
are
it.
these millions of dollars going to come
Where are they going to come from?
from?
Like to build it or,
Yeah, yeah,
um, of course, starting out, write up a business plan, which I've done, apply for a business loan, hopefully
yeah.
pay
Get
that off.
rejected. Get rejected.
You think so? Okay. Well, I would try,
Do you
try,
live in a
try.
home or an apartment?
I live in an apartment.
Do you own a car?
Yes,
You didn't go to college.
I did.
You graduated from college.
Yes.
What's your degree in?
It's in criminal justice. I did it because of my previous
Another
job.
useless degree.
I did use it, but I don't.
Another useless degree.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
okay. Any student loan debt?
No, it was paid for.
All right. And what are you doing right now?
Right now, just working on my business plan, honestly.
Are you
Just
unemployed?
no, I do work admin for a company.
40 hours a week?
Um, Not
No.
really. No.
No. 10 hours a week?
It's really, I wouldn't even say that. It's more like
How
a
you make your money?
contracting. Um, on a percentage base. So if like the contract is for 80,000, I'm getting 10% of each contract that the company is making.
All right. Do you have a roommate?
No.
You got an apartment with such a shaky employment? Generally, have to prove income.
Oh, I got it through my previous employment.
Okay. So, a woman who's working,
Mhm.
shaky employment, not really fully employed. Okay.
Okay.
You said that I want to be married. I
Mhm.
want children. I want to open a daycare, not to really run it as a business, but to really do it more as philanthropic work to kind of give back.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to make a profit, right?
No, I do want profit, but
You
it's
do
more
want profit. You do want
yes.
profit, but you just want to own. So someone else is going to have to manage it and run it.
Yes, I'm a hire
Oh, okay.
someone, I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
delegate those
So,
tasks.
yeah. So you're going to manage it and run it. So you're just going to be a tycoon. Because then you're gonna go out and run real estate. Are you gonna sell real estate? Or are you gonna own an agency and have?
No, I want to own like different apartment units and just rent
Okay.
it out. Just have the residual income, I
Okay.
guess.
You watch a lot of movies,
I do.
but you're living in pure fantasy.
Wow, okay.
Man, a daycare is a full-time French toast ass career.
Mhm.
Being in real estate is extremely competitive in a full-time career.
Okay.
Being a wife is a full-time job, just like being a mother, and you want to do
Yeah.
all that
So the
on
thing is, I did.
on money you don't have.
Okay.
Turn off the TV because this is Because you said something, how we got here is you said, well, I don't give guys a chance because what? Because nobody can dream with you?
No, Paul. No, that's not why.
Because he said write up a business plan. A business plan, you can have a business plan on A1 paper.
Right.
They don't give you money from a bank based upon a plan. They give it to
Right.
you based upon credit worthiness and collateral.
Right.
Do you have any of that?
Credit worthiness, yes. Collateral, no.
Okay. Not personal credit. Personal credit versus business credit are two different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in other words, the daycare and the real estate, the man would have to fund that because the bank wouldn't do it.
Right.
How many kids you gonna have?
I want 4.
What state do you want to live in?
Um, it doesn't really matter, honestly. I'm in DC right now, so I get the best of both worlds. Hot summers, cold winters.
All right. So how much do you think a man's gonna need to make to afford a wife, 4 kids, and a wife that
Mm,
has a daycare that she manages or runs, a
uh,
real estate band? How much is he gonna have to make to fund all this?
yearly, um, 7 figures. I can't like pinpoint a number, but
Figures a million plus.
yes.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
Dress size?
My dress size, I'm a 6.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I was like 154. Oh, no, hold on. I promise you the weight is all in the right places.
Um, on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank yourself? Fresh face, out of the shower, just your face. You can't
Mm-hmm.
use
A 8.
Beyonce's name.
Mm. I don't want to say 7 because that's like so cliche though.
But you can't use 7.
Okay. So I guess 6 is left.
6 is right above average, right?
Okay.
So that's like cute.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. How many millionaires marry cute women?
Not many.
What percentage of millionaires marry cute women right off the rip?
I'm not sure actually.
Do you think it's pretty common that millionaires will marry women kind of like where you are?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it would depend, but
What
for
percentage of
the answers,
what percentage of men do you want a black man?
yes,
What percentage of black men earn $1 million plus?
it's very small. Probably like 5 or something.
Okay. And what's the oldest man you want to date at 23?
Mm, like early 30s.
Early 30s. You
Someone
know,
I can still make kids with. So
understand that men hit their financial stride age 45 to 55.
right. I don't want a
One,
millionaire right now.
excuse me. Oh yeah, the way you talk. Okay, whatever. And you're talking $1 million. You're talking less than about 1/10%
Hmm.
of black men. 10% earn 100,000. 500,000, you're talking about in the 1%. And over 1 million, and this is a serious question.
Right.
No shade, why do you feel as though a man who's that high up the socioeconomic status
Right.
will pick you or a woman like you out of all women available that want them?
Honestly, because I feel as though I'm good at following the lead, honestly. I'm not too much with the drama. I'm not gonna say like I'm, like what he says goes,
Is
but
that enough for $1 million?
I mean, with a man of that stature, I don't think they want much of any drama or any complications when it comes
No, no,
to
no,
women.
no, no. A man who's average man doesn't want drama or complication.
Right.
It's like, you went to college, right?
Yeah.
You take the ACT or the SAT?
I took the SATs.
Okay. The ACT, I think the minimum to get into the state school was 17.
Hmm.
Okay. We're talking about you're right around a 19 on the ACT, right
Okay.
around the minimum.
Okay.
So why? But you're looking for Ivy League men,
Hmm.
and you got a 17 or a 19 on the ACT. And I ain't saying this because I'm nice and I don't like the drama. Don't you think a man who's a tenth of a percent of a man requires more than that?
No, definitely. But
And
that's why I said like a lioness in the making. Like I'm definitely willing to learn what it takes. I'm open to the adaptation and
you
everything.
want the lifestyle, you want a luxury lifestyle,
Hmm.
but you're an average chick. A basic chick wants an average lifestyle. You don't get it. Why not just deal with an average lifestyle? Get a guy that's making $41,500 to match your criminal justice degree, and y'all both go out and work. You get you a nice little house, start a modest family, drive mid-sized cars, Hondas, Nissans,
Hmm.
go to Six Flags, work like everybody else, retire at 65 and sit on your porch. No traveling to Paris or France, none of that, just regular ass life. What's wrong with that?
I mean, nothing is wrong with it. It's just not what I want.
But you can't afford what you want.
Not right now.
No, ma'am, you can't afford what you want. And what you want, a man has to buy it. See, that's the dilemma. We have average women who want luxury lifestyles. You can't afford it. A man has to bring it. That's fine. But men who can afford to do that get different women. Do you want to be a side chick to one of these men?
Mm-mm.
Okay, would you want this man to be monogamous if he picked you?
Yeah.
So you want a 1/10%, you want a man in the top, 1/10% to be monogamous. Why?
Why would I want him to be monogamous?
Do you expect him to be monogamous?
Do I expect him to? No, but that's what I would want though.
Okay. If he's not monogamous, is it a deal breaker?
This is based on if I do know he's not monogamous.
Yeah, he's a millionaire. And if he can meet your high standards, he can meet the women who look like you and better, and they want him too.
Hmm. Um, I don't know. I don't want to say no because, like you said, it is a
No,
very.
I'm asking you, ma'am, is it a deal breaker? You got to know yourself. Is it a deal breaker? Can you handle it?
I don't think I could handle it right now answering it.
Well, ma'am, so in other words, you want a man who severely, massively outranks you to settle for you in monogamy. Why should he? If you were in his position, would you settle for? Would you settle?
No, because I have it all.
Excuse me. Then why should he?
Right.
But I'm asking again, what's wrong with a guy who's $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year?
Nothing's wrong with it.
No, 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 for you to
Oh,
marry, be with for the rest of your life. Monogamy. What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
nothing's wrong with it. It's as long as if I'm in a happy space, if we're happy, nothing is
No
wrong.
happy. There's no happy. Life's hard. Relationships take work.
Right.
No happy. There's no happy.
Okay.
No, it's work. It's a marriage. It takes work.
Definitely.
People have kids. The kids gonna get sick. People gonna get. There's gonna be deaths. Pets are gonna die. Bills gonna be
Yeah.
due.
I mean, as long as we can both handle it, or
No, 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 no. I'm
do
not worried about. I'm talking. He can handle it.
okay.
Would you do your duty as a wife?
Yes. Definitely.
After you do your duty as a wife. Faithfully discharge your duty as a wife.
Hmm. Yes, I would.
And then what's wrong with the average man you're dating now?
I don't know. I guess nothing.
No. That's bullshit. So, what, in other words, gentlemen, don't listen to what women say.
Right.
She just lied. You just lied. See, I'm always 8 steps ahead. I've been leading you down a path to get all the way back to the beginning. There's a problem with the men you're dating now, and you're an average chick. You got a criminal justice degree and luxury dreams. You wouldn't settle for you if you were a man like that, but you think the men at your level are what? So that's fine. The culture and society has allowed you ladies to do that. Okay. But your white, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, and Asian counterparts don't overlook their average men. They marry them. So what happens with the men that are average, $50,000, $60,000 a year, the guys that you just don't really deal with? What happens? Do you care if they go off and get with a non-black woman and marry them and start a family?
Right.
No, I'm asking personally, do you care?
No, I actually.
Okay, cool. So do you support it?
Yeah, I don't know about the word support, but
Okay, if you don't support it, what do you want them to do?
okay, well, in that instance, no, I do support it. I don't mind a black.
So you're going to openly support it. That means you're going to go out on, if somebody like makes a post, you're going to say, congratulations, looking good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you're not going, okay. As long as, because if brothers try to date women like you and you won't accept them because they're average, you can't expect them to stay single. So if they go get with a non-black woman, you shouldn't have a thing to say. Matter of fact, you should support it just like you did if you was a black woman. Actually, you should support it more.
Right.
You should support it more. You know why? Because at least you tried with a black woman. The black woman turned you down.
Right.
You don't believe that.
No, but I would support.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I do. I
Okay.
would actually.
So you would support an average white woman with a criminal justice degree, 5'1", 150 pounds, all in the right place. You'd support an average white woman marrying Brian. The guy that you used to say he's just, you'd be all right. Okay, then who are you going to be with though? Because the guys that are where you want to, they're not going to pick you. And then you don't want Brian. What are you gonna have at 55? What does your social life look like? Because you don't get Keith Henry, and Brian just doesn't do it for you. At 55 years old, what does your social life look like?
Dang.
I'm asking.
Mine just like thought about that aspect. So I'm answering like right now. I guess it'd definitely be like lonely if I didn't get with either one of them. It'd be.
And that's what's happening. Women in your age are overlooking the guys that are natural fits for you, holding out for some guy, a luxury lifestyle. Again, you want a millionaire who's in his 30s to be monogamous and everything else. And not only does he have to be a millionaire in his 30s, y'all still got to sync up with one another.
Right.
It's almost like you want to hit the Powerball lottery. And women like you will overlook guys that are trying to date you because you're holding out for the lotto ticket. Then you get to 40 years old and you still think you're young enough when you start getting desperate, but you're not. It's like the first woman I talked to. The first woman I talked to, I set up for relationships. And at 40, black women in particular are still look young enough to where y'all can almost still feel like you're in your 20s or 30s. But at 55, it's over. There's no looking young. There's no hanging out. That's why I asked. And do you want to go from age 55 to 80? Unmarried.
No.
And alone. So do you think you might need to really start readjusting your standards?
No, definitely.
Okay.
But in regards to the business thing, do you think it's harder as a black woman to like start a business, or is that like percentage slim? Or
Ma'am, you don't, the reason you want to start a business isn't because you want to do the business. You're trying to fulfill some egotistical need. You didn't say I want to run a daycare. You want to give back.
Mhm.
Make a family and give to your family.
Right.
Business is a hard.
Okay.
See, when a lot of young black women talk about businesses, y'all all assume that the business you start will be successful and it'll make money. You don't assume that it's going to be a loss. It's
Oh
like,
no, I had like two other businesses and they were like, yeah, I had my loss with a business already.
well, you're young too. I mean, why are you starting a business? You ain't even worked for nobody for 5 years. You're too young to be starting a business, really. You ain't learned nothing. Anything you start a business at, you're going to be basically taking ideas you got from the internet. But where are your actual on paper skills that you've learned how to follow and a structured organization for even 3 years? Like so many of you young folks just want to jump into being entrepreneurial. So that's why I wish so many of our women weren't such boss chicks. All one known business. The business is wife.
Okay.
That's the business. The business is black family, wife. You're the vice president of of
Right.
Black Family Incorporated.
Hmm.
You manage the staff, which is the children and the pets. You report to the CEO, is your husband. The board is the family.
Right.
Be happy with modesty. Stop thinking you got to live this life of where I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner, I have this business and that business. You got a criminal justice degree. No, we're the only people that try to think these grandiose terms, and it ain't real.
Right.
And then we wait until we get too old, life has gone by. That's why I talk to women like yourself one on one. So because I'm talking to you, but there are thousands of other women out there who are thinking just like you are.
Hmm.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.